fire escape inspection summary here at 220 10th Street in San Francisco. We have a 16-story fire escape, which is 98% is galvanized and 2% is not galvanized. And I'll start off with that, and then I will talk about my overall findings and my questions that I have on this fire escape to be further discussed. So basically, what we have here, we have the last 2 floors that they got added to this fire escape. And what I want to point out is basically this side of the fire escape has been galvanized. The paint is still off, so I recommend to paint it to maintain this fire escape in good condition. But you can see the galvanized showing underneath the paint. But then, if you come over here past this yellow line, you see the rust spot, and that's because this side of the fire escape was not galvanized. So you can see dramatic change between one side and the other side. The second thing I want to talk about in this fire escape is we have these flats here that I marked throughout these floors. This one is not marked, but this one is over here, which is basically a trip hazard, and also they are starting to lift up. Now, this is not too bad here, but the only point I marked it over here was I'm making this video in the last floor, but you throughout my pictures you'll see what I marked for the entire fire escape, all the points that are in question. The other thing I want to talk about is some of these connection points, these C-clips, these E-clips, these connector points. This is the only point that is connecting my staircase with my platform. Now, not all of them are bad or in question, but the ones that are in question, and I have pictures that will come up on my report, is they marked it in yellow. And some of them are bent, and some of them are questioned because when we tested this, it was loose, it moved, it shifted. The other thing I want to talk about, and I'm going to end with this, which is basically this fire escape has square head bolts and rivets, which is an indication that this fire escape could be anywhere from 50 to 75 years old. Which means this needs a further clarification with my structural engineer and the fire official to whether or not this fire escape can be signed off as is, because I can't not confirm the connection. Now, in order for confirm this connection, 2 things would have to happen. One is reinforce the existing connection and or replace all the square head bolts with hex head bolts and replace the rivets with hex head bolts. So, further investigation needs to take part on my end with the fire official, the fire department, and my structural engineer to verify this connection, because the way it is, we can verify the connection to go through a load test. Right now, I could not do a load test on this fire escape because of these connections. They're in question because of the age, because the year this was built, installed. So, right now, this fire escape, the way it does fail because of minor connections that I have. We're going to do a last video from the bottom, which is the drop-down ladder, although it has been looked at as I told. But further investigation needs to be taking place because of the square head bolts. Thank you.